Two large companies with operations in Indiana are joining the nationwide fight against COVID-19. The facilities are producing medical supplies vital to support the hospitals treating patients during the pandemic. Adam Pinsker reports.
At first glance, you'd think you're in some high-tech electronics factory, but this video taken by GM is from what used to be a vacant building at General Motors' Kokomo manufacturing facility.
So in 11 days, we took a four-floor building, if you include the basement, and transformed it from a carpeted office environment to a high-tech production facility for critical care ventilators.
GM employees who were indefinitely furloughed were offered the chance to come back, and some temporary workers were also hired on. GM teamed up with Seattle-based Ventec, a company that manufactures ventilators.
We took their training protocols and converted them to be able to train people, a large number of people, very quickly, to be able to make these very complicated pieces.
The government awarded GM a contract to produce 30,000 ventilators by August. The Kokomo facility got to work right away, drawing the praise last month from President Trump.
Following our use of the Defense Production Act, GM announced that its first ventilators come off the assembly line in Kokomo, Indiana. Great place.
GM isn't the only company with operations in the Hoosier State that's helping out in the fight against COVID-19. Hillrom is making ICU beds at its Batesville location.
Hospitals in the U.S., the world over, are grappling with an influx of patients for all kinds of reasons.
Hillrom Corporate Communications Vice President Howard Karish says the Batesville plant hired an additional 200 workers to help with the production increase.
We're doing everything we can to manufacture, in the Batesville case at least, ICU and med-surg hospital beds for our customers just as fast as we can make them.
Although GM and Hillrom are ramping up production for the sole purpose of responding to the catastrophic pandemic, both companies see a silver lining in being able to help make an impact.
Each of these ventilators has the potential to save 4 people. So every ventilator that we can get off that line and into the hands of someone who needs it is critically important.
For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm Adam Pinsker.
Vice President Mike Pence toured the Kokomo GM facility yesterday. He praised workers and called their commitment to producing life-saving ventilators inspiring.
To be among heroes in the Hoosier State who are saving lives all across America. We are so proud of each and every one of you. We truly are.
Pence met with company leaders and factory workers, and this time he did wear a mask. Pence received criticism earlier this week about his decision not to wear a mask during a visit to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota.